What is up, my Transformer amigos? Will the Outlaw here with another video review, and today we are going to be looking at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Target exclusive aerial bots, aka as he is packaged, Superion. You've got all 5 of them here, very reminiscent of their G1 selves, and I hear a lot of flack that these guys are taking. Well, these guys are not new figures at all. They're actually repaints from the Energon line a couple years ago, but I think that these guys did a pretty good job. As you can see here, we've got Skydive, we have got Fireflight, we have Air Raid in here, and they call this guy Air Razor, but he's Slingshot. It's called this guy Slingshot. And then of course you can't have the aerial bots without Silverbolt right here. They are, with the exception of Silverbolt, they are pretty accurate looking jets. Earth jets or whatever. Silverbolt is more futuristic looking. As you can see, you're actually getting 3 molds out of this set. There's these 2 guys over here are the same, along with these 2 guys. So let's go ahead and get this guy transformed and put together. So first of all, we're going to start off with Silverbolt. What you're going to do is bring up his landing gear, bring down his legs. And his legs are kind of tricky because they've got all these little hinges and joints and everything, and they're kind of weird like that. So what you're going to do is, it's kind of tricky also because everything is, you've got these weak joints attached to these very strong joints. Go ahead. Oh, there we go. Going to bring this whole part down like so. Then you bring his arms out like so. Bring this around like so. Now I'm not really sure how you're supposed to put these little flaps on him, so I just take them and kind of put them to where they would cover up the most, and I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Have his arms like that, and bring this little thing, this nose cone, rotate it around, bring it down like that. And then while you're doing that, you can bring this part down, which is his regular Silverbolt head, and he got these pegs right here that kind of attach to the shoulders, but they don't attach very well. In fact, I think that Silverbolt is quite possibly the weakest of this whole set. Just rotate his head like that, and can bring out his feet. They call these feet, but and there he is, Silverbolt in his robot mode. He's not that bad. I mean, he is the centerpiece, and I guess the robot mode is going to be the weakest out of all of them. So I mean, he's got pretty good articulation. His joints on his legs are very tight, so he's kind of hard to pose. But anyway, let's go ahead and get him ready for combining. So what you're going to do is pick this up. Well, you need to rotate his head also. That's another thing, man. You got to rotate the heads facing backwards before you can put them in. They don't fit any other way. Gonna bring this up. Move these things out of the way. I just detach them and then attach them back to where they're supposed to be right here. You're going to bring this down like that, and then the arm, you're going to rotate the wrist, and then it's going to fit. The fist is going to go into this little peg right here. Same thing on this other side. Kind of rushing through it because most of you already know how to do this. You're going to do it to where the little blue pegs are sitting out like that. You're going to take the legs, and you're going to, there's a double hinge inside the leg right here where you're going to rotate it up like that, and then bring it all the way up to where this little blue peg is sticking out. Same thing with this. Rotate it up, slide it up to where the blue peg is. Then I'm going to take this. Yeah, you know, I really don't know what you're supposed to do with this little dealie, so I don't know. Just put it up, I guess, whatever. Last but not least, you're going to bring his nose cone down and then flip this piece open, and then there is Superion's grumpy old man head, which is freaking ugly, if you ask me. He looks like he's in a very bad mood, and I would not want to mess with him. But anyway, there you go. Let's go with Skydive. His robot transformation is exactly the same as Fireflight. So what you're going to do is you're going to open this piece up, bring it up around, show that you bring down the head, rotate it. He's got these little guns on his head which are only attached by two puny little pegs. And you have a tendency of kind of subconsciously turning the pegs, or turning the head with the pegs, and it doesn't work too well. You're going to rotate this around like that, and this little deals will become his feet, like that. I'm not a big fan of this robot mode. It doesn't really stand very well, but he does look pretty cool with these things as his hand, kind of reminiscent of an old GoBot from back in the day. So yeah, there you go. Firefly looks exactly the same, except, you know, with his color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put him into his limb mode, the way he's gonna be in the limb. Sorry about that. Basically, what you're gonna do is basically transform him back into his mode. Then I'm gonna make him a foot. I'm gonna make both of them a foot. In fact, this is the way I do it. I just put both of them as feet, and they do come with these little accessories which can fold and can be stored onto the airplane mode. And so just use that as the foot. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it like that, like so. And there's this little peg on there, so you can just put it like that. Boom, there's his foot. Same thing, this guy. Alright, I'm gonna get this part, flip out the little peg, and attach it to the foot. Boom, there you have his feet. Feetses. There you are. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short right now. Go on to part 2, Deuce, to check out Slingshot and Air Raid. And I will show you how to combine all of them to form the mighty Superion. Alright guys, see you in a bit.